Jaeger's the immortal VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang, lakad mo tatang!
Normally.
Парни, расслабьтесь. Я затащу.
And Gilgit, what can he do? He's still got that rebound if he needs it. But the dispose has already been used, and H2O just pops the battery assault once again. But the rebound will be coming in. H2O, can he get himself away from the danger? Going to be chased down. Cogs do get dropped, but then again, so does... Was that a kill on the other lane as well?
Yep.
Okay. Well, the clockwork goes down, but we do be able to get himself out of the cogs with the rebound. Shigetsu chasing on the Sakuchi's going to be there. He uses that fairy fire, trying to keep himself alive. Going to be slowed down here. Shigetsu, this damage. Is he going to try and come back in, Gilgir? He doesn't have any spells for the next 3 seconds here. The damage of one more right click. They're going to be able to get the kill. And Shigetsu goes down. I'm going to call that...
You know, Ember is one of those heroes that deals okay against everyone. You know, there's a few matchups that he deals really well with. Oh, Rabel.
They're going to be able to go, and he does get the kill onto Rabel now as well, with that flame guard coming through and the remnants being dropped. He did just hit level 6. H2O's rotating as well, but...
So that you can defend the tower, but now with the black hole up, it's going to be a bit harder to do so.
Yeah, meanwhile on top lane, Rabel's going to be coming across H2O. The shield crash comes in as well. The battle's already been used. They have the familiars. They have the rebound onto... Did they take down the Weaver as well? They're going to be able to get the stun into Phasor, but the swashbuckle, they are going to be able to get the kill into Shigetsu, and now Phasor has to try and run himself away from this. The Rolling Thunder, did you want to try and go for it? It is available now, and Phasor not going to be able to get himself out of danger. He will be taken down. And now the chase onto Ego. Ego, though, slighted fist. What's he going to be able to do? Because Rabel is going to be pretty darn low as the courier comes in. They're going to be able to get... Yeah, he gets that time lapse off, but it just puts him into the path of Gilgir. Gilgir's going to be able to get the dust off. Anything to close that gap, though. Shigetsu with the Sakuchi trying to get himself away. This swashbuckle comes in. They're going to be able to get the rebound out. The dispose comes through now as well. And Rabel put the hook shot onto Gilgir. Can they go even further onto this? The cogs are going to be dropped, but so will that golem. H2O going to be taking so much damage. The Doom comes through onto the Pangolier. He's already used that the Rolling Thunder now as well, and Mero gets the kill onto Ego. Phasor's just trying to do what he can on that high ground dodging vision, but he's still going to be killed off, and Mero gets himself the double kill. This will open up the mid lane tier 1 tower as well, with these familiars, with Watson marching him. Just I like that he's going for the BKB because it does signal his intent to get involved in the fights, but obviously going to go back for the Yasha. Actually a little bit of damage that's going to come through. Can always get himself the Manta style off that as well. He's right at the top of the net worth chart there as well. You can see he's about, what's that, 1500 gold above the Weaver. He's using the Mask of Madness as well. Meanwhile, in the river though, they're going to be able to get the dispose off. The Unleash gets used as well as the rebound into that Rolling Thunder, and the Doom, he's going to go down once again here.
Your team as the support Doom, because the Doom and the Clockwork, they don't really have the damage, so they'll always need the Ember to finish people off. And you know, cybercats, ideally they would... Oh, that's...
The rock got dropped, but he got the time lapse off from it here. Shigetsu. So the Golem is going to be down here. The Warlock Golem looking to push through farm. There is still going to be the Fatal Bonds going here, and now Rebel's going to get doomed. Rebel, he didn't have that Rolling Thunder for the next few seconds now as well, but the rebound comes in into the black hole, though, bounces himself right back into it. Gilgir's going to go down. What else can he get from this? It looks like they might be able to take on Mero as well as Watson. Watson's trying to use that Eclipse as much as possible. H2O's going to go down, but the bouncing glaives are going to be able to get the damage onto Shigetsu with the Shikutsu away, and the rest of his team, well, 3 heroes down on...
Cannot allow the enemies to have good control of your outpost and their outpost as well. Considering that you have an Enigma, ideally would want to play on the bottom lane, but DK Focus, he just doesn't feel comfortable going there.
Oh, look at this. Pangolier gets doomed. He did get himself into the roller before the Doom came out. Gilgir's going to try and jump in. The Warlock's going to drop the rock now as well. Finn's going to get pretty darn low. Let's say Watson wants to go in with the Eclipse. And Igor, he's trying to run himself away as fast as quickly as possible. He might try and look for a pickoff here onto the Pangolier. The Pangolier might still go down. Slight fist. Yes, Shigetsu's going to be able to pick this one up. Gilgir, though, he's looking for that rebound into the dispose. Who's he going to be able to find? Igor still showing. That's going to be the rebound. Could he get the dispose off? No, he's going to be taken down here. And Igor might still get himself away. That haste rune is going to be wearing off, but he jumps himself away to the Remnant. And Igor.
We talked about, you know, the top tier 2, the outpost getting you the second rows, the racks. They pretty much secure it.
Oh, they're going to be able to get a hook shot onto Gilgir. The Gilgir, though, was in this H2O. He's taking a lot of damage. The Fatal Bonds come out now as well. Look at this. The damage is going to be absolutely blowing up. Phasor goes down as well. Shigetsu gets that time lapse off. He's using the BKB, but this is going to be his first BKB charge, basically to run himself away, and the chase is still on. He doesn't have boots, so he's going to be relying on the Sakuchi.
The Luna, the lifesteal on the Luna, you actually put it on a familiar, and people are just going to get destroyed by one of those cybercats. They're not in a good position. At least they're gonna lose one right now, as well as the top part of the map.
Oh, the BKB comes out. Shigetsu, though, he does have that time lapse available if he needs to get himself out of danger. Gonna be taking a lot of damage. That is gonna be time lapse coming through now, but how does he get out? Because the BKB will be wearing off. He gets locked down, and Watson claims the kill. 63 seconds.
So even if they're not getting any big objectives, they're stopping the enemy from getting anything themselves, and this is just a perfect play from them.
Yeah, they're gonna be able to get the lockdown. The black hole does come through. What damage can they do? It looks like Marcy might go down here. Luna's getting pretty pretty down low as well, but he's going to be able to pop the Eclipse. He's going to be able to do a lot of damage before he goes down. 2 heroes dead on the side of HellRaisers. H2O is going to get pretty down low as well. We do have that Shadow Word coming out in an AoE now. H2O still going to go down. Couldn't get the TP away, and that means Phasor goes down now as well. With the Familiars doing a lot of damage, the Searing Chains, the Slight Fist comes up, going to be able to get the stun. He goes out of mana as well. Can he get himself away? The Diffusal Blade, he's going to try and drop that Remnant, but he doesn't have the mana to get to it now, and he's going to get disarmed. Can he get himself away from the danger? He absolutely cannot. So you lose 2, but the TP comes out from Ego just so he can get in the smoke as quickly as possible. But how did he defend this? Another rocket flow comes through. This Roche is getting low. It looks like it might already be close to going down. Rabel going to be outside of the pit. Shigetsu's going to try and do his best. The hookshot comes in though. He might claim this. The Golem's going to be dropped here, and Shigetsu is going to be able to take down Rabel, who claims that Aegis. It is going to be H2O. H2O going to be taking a lot of damage. The Aegis gets popped here. Did the shard at least go the way of Luna? I don't think it did. And the respawn for H2O, what can he do in terms of damage? HellRaisers, and now the Lucent Beam, the Eclipse going to be dropped. H2O is going to go down a second time. Watson, he's on the march, going to be doing the damage here to Shigetsu. Shigetsu though, going to be able to get the time lapse off. It's going to be keeping him alive for a little bit longer, but he's still going to be taking the damage from the Lucent Beam. And Watson is going to be the rebound coming through from Gil, who gets to dispose off now as well, gets a stun. Phasor is going to follow, and I think this is going to be it for the side as
Rolling Thunder. They still cannot win the fight just because no one can deal with the Luna if there's no black hole. You have to keep this guy in check, and you didn't have the spell to do so.
Yeah, the Midnight Pulse comes out. I love that the dispose gets used here for Watson. He did get dragged back into the black hole a little bit, but it kept him away from it for a decent amount of time, and the damage just wasn't there to kill Watson off. And yeah, this is going to be I forget which match it was yesterday that I was watching. They're going to be able to get themselves into the cogs as well. H2O is going to go down. Ego, you know, he's popped that BKB. The buyback comes through from the Clockwork, but the buildings are dropping. You've got the Shigetsu who's going to TP into this. The Doom does come through, but Phasor going to fall now as well. Shigetsu tries to get himself in. There's going to be the reveal. Shigetsu using that BKB. The damage coming through from everybody on the side of HellRaisers that still stands. So Shigetsu goes down. Again, no buyback. The GG is going to be called, and Ego, the last man standing, gets himself back into the fountain as the Ancient should momentarily explode.
They give you all of your best heroes, and you get absolutely destroyed. I think HellRaisers didn't only get a victory, but they made a statement.
Is it going to be here from HellRaisers? What do they want to be putting Watson on? Tiny, okay. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I'm just sitting around the back of him. Melody, like you say, he does have that Arctic Burn available, so they're going to be going on to Focus. Focus, he tries, he's going to be using that Death Pulse. The kit comes in already, and the Ice Shards, it might be keeping Focus alive for a little bit longer, but do they have enough damage to take him down? Gilger stepping up, one more right click might be enough. Is it going to be enough? It will be. Marty picks up the first blood, and yeah, Focus,
being threatened early on, there's really nothing he can do apart from just attempting to run in 280 movement speed. You know, people tend to talk about the CM. Okay, Melody, we're gonna have to look at him die. You know, they tend to talk about the CM and the Shadow Shaman, but this guy...
And Malady, he's going to be fine. No, the snowball does come through here. Going to be able to get the stun to Malady. Ice Shards once again. The Death Pulse going to be used. Is going to be enough to take down Malady because Watson wants to step right up into the face of the Tusk to toss back underneath the tower, and Phasor could be in some trouble for the tower shots coming through as well. The Splinter Blast as well. He's going to go down to the tower, and Watson carries on going on to Focus, even throwing his tree at him. Rotating himself around, just following the Earth Spirit back to the lane after that mid-engagement, like you say. So H2O is going to try and come up behind Mero, but Gilga's going to be able to come through. The Swarm's going to be used now as well. So if you want to try and go, the Malphus has already gone on to Shigetsu. Shigetsu needs to get himself away with the Scucci as that Malphus does start to proc. Mero going to be taking a lot of damage as the cogs do get dropped now as well. H2O going to be taking even more though the kick comes out. They might be able to take down the Clockwork first. H2O, one more right click. Gilga will pick it up, and now Shigetsu needs to get himself away from.
And it actually does increase quite a lot from level 1 to level 2 in terms of percents. But now the Batrider coming towards the bottom lane. They're done with this Necro. They want him dead, and with the Bat it's gonna be more than easy.
Yeah, they're gonna be able to pop that Flame Break. The toss comes in as well as the lasso into mid-air, so he's gonna be pulling tricks here with the rope. But Rabel is able to claim the kill into Focus. Watson takes down Phasor, and a really nice rotation there from the Batrider immediately into this lane and out again. But the Earth Spirit could be in a little bit of trouble. There is going to be H2O moving down. In fact, it's not going to be H2O. Well, it is going to be H2O that's trouble. Not the Earth Spirit now as well. The cogs do get dropped with the Malphus. The damage coming through from the Eidolons as well. Even uphill, it's going to be a lot of damage to Black Hole. Gets thrown out to Shigetsu. Ego's going to be rotated in, so they get the kill into Shigetsu. And now Gilga is taking damage from the Zeus. The snowball comes through and gets the kill onto the Earth Spirit, but he's just fine. We took down your Weaver, we took down your position 1. If we be able to get the time lapse away from the lasso. Oh.
It's It might be the way to go, though. I'd still rather see the BKB first.
Okay, well, the hookshot's going to be coming onto the Enigma. Miro, what can he do with this? He's got that Wraith back down now as well. He might be able to go even further. The lasso will be used on the back line here to get the drag out for onto Shigetsu. So Shigetsu, they're going to be able to go onto Ego. Ego will go down here. And Gilga takes down H2O. Focus. Oh, he's not going to be able to get himself away from this one. The Ghost Shroud will come out, but what's he going to do? He can do nothing but burn and be taken down by Mary. He's going to forgo the BKB as well to get himself into that Blink Dagger, so he wants to close that gap mid lane. H2O could have been in a little bit of trouble. The Rolling Ball is going to come through now as well. He's already dropped the Battery Assault. What are they going to be able to do here? They might be able to get themselves onto Rabel, but Rabel, he's got that Firefly down. He's still got the lasso. The kick comes out onto H2O as well, but Shigetsu, he gets the kill onto the back right of the chase onto Gilga. Gilga, can he get himself away from this one? The Winter's Curse will be dropped, and that's going to be the death of the Clockwork, though Marty, he might pay with his life for this. Cold Embrace does come out, but Zeus is still going to be able to stand, deliver a lot of magic damage, and get that kill onto the Winter Wyvern. Counter smoke coming out, but Miro will show on the lane. And what are they going to be able to do? Cybercats still sticking around the Roche pit. Maybe thinking that it's maybe stealthily being done here. Nope. Do they get the jump? They're going to be able to get the reveal. Shigetsu, what can he do? They're going to be able to get the... Yeah, the Lincoln Sphere gets broken now as well. The hookshot comes through onto his own hero. The Winter's Curse gets dropped as well. They're going to be able to get the drive by the Weaver. He's going to be able to get a good black hole onto 2. Maybe. Do they have enough damage to take him down? The Weaver will fall here. Marty might go down in return. But Rebel, he just needs to move himself away. Gilga too. They're both going to get low. Watson's going to be able to throw the avalanche out. So Zeus not going to be able to chase, but Fogus gets himself the double kill. Keeping that Fey Grenade here in his items just to break that Lincoln Sphere here on the side of for Shigetsu, so he can get that lasso off if he wants to. In fact, he's going to be able to get the lasso onto Fogus. He's going to be able to drag him right back into the base. Midnight Pulse gets dropped now as well. They're going to be able to get the stun on Shigetsu with the avalanche coming through, and Fogus can he get himself away from this Watson? He pops up BKB, but what damage can he do? One more right click. He gets the kill onto Fogus. This is going to be his BKB. He needs to look for a little bit more out of this, but it will be wearing off.
So if that does happen, Cybercats have a really good chance of winning even a big black hole fight.
Well, they're going to be able to get the push back onto Phaser. The Nimbus does get dropped though, so the Tusk will be able to get himself away with the backlines. Rabel has to pop that BKB, trying to walk himself, fly himself away from this. The hookshot comes in. The black hole though, catching on to 2. Do they have the damage to take him down? Shigetsu's going to go fall low. He will fall completely as the Midnight Pulse does get dropped. The damage of Watson's going to get low. The Walrus Punch does come through. One more right click though. H2O. The toss. Wait, does he have the tree toss? He's going to be able to claim the kill. Gilga gets the kill onto H2O. Miro's trying to run himself away from this. Focus with the slow.
The Echo Saber, it doesn't make much sense. This is a position 1 Tiny. Very rarely we're gonna see them go that route. You know, he's doing so much damage. You have the shard. There is no reason to go for an Aghanim Scepter this time around. They caught the Enigma. That's a perfect grab.
Yeah, they're even gonna be able to get the Reaper Scythe just to make sure they secure this kill. Gilga's gonna put himself into trouble now as well. They get 3 kills in a space of about 10 seconds here, and a really good time because Roshan 40 Watson. He looks like they want this tier 2. They want to be pushing pressure onto Mega Creeps. And yeah, so the tier 2 tower looks like it is going to be the target, not a team fight. Look at how quickly, even without the double damage rune, how quickly the Tiny takes down these buildings.
Yep. And with that one gone, now the whole map will be in their favor.
Now that was a good setup for the Winter's Curse to magnetize into the black hole. They're going to be able to do a lot of damage. Necrophos goes down. They're going to be able to take down H2O now as well. 3 heroes dead. And I think, was that lasso going to be onto Ego now as well? Dragging him back. The damage, even the right clicks coming through. Gilga, he's looking. Give it to him. Give him the final kill. They get the reveal. They get the lockdown onto Shigetsu. Do they have the damage? Gilga, he's looking for one more right click. No, Watson steals it. But the buyback. Watson. The damage Phasor, he might be able to end up Gilga. He's going to be able to get it. He gets the Rampage, the support Rampage to end the game, and the tips come out. And the Nimbus, maybe just to rub it in, but that is going to be GG. Cybercats, they unfortunately don't go through to a tiebreaker scenario, but HellRaisers, they are back after a tour out. They are back in Division 1.